The Los Angeles Lakers have done the unthinkable by sending Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, KCP, and the 22nd pick in this year's draft to the Wizards. LA has acquired Russell Westbrook. Now, this sounds great on paper, but is the addition of the future Hall of Famer really going to set the Lakers up for a shot at the title? The Lakers are going to cruise through the regular season with Russ in the lineup. He should have the juice to carry the team whenever LeBron or AD need a night off. Westbrook and Bradley Beal went on a tear with an undermanned Wizards squad down the stretch last year, so you know he has the ability to eke out some wins even when they're not at full strength. The pick and roll game will be nearly unstoppable with any combination of this big three. Russ and AD in particular will be incredibly fun to watch in pick and roll scenarios. Westbrook will work incredibly hard and should feel rejuvenated by returning to LA. With well over 10 assists per game, Russ has proven that he can set up his teammates for success. Now allegedly, this trade was facilitated by a secret meeting at LeBron's compound. If that's the case, then the league's newest big three should be on the same page about their upcoming roles in this offense. When the Lakers played the Houston Rockets in the 2020 playoffs, their strategy was to leave Russ wide open from three so they could focus more attention on James Harden. Without adding shooters to this year's roster to help spread the floor, other teams may employ that same strategy in next year's postseason. Westbrook's offensive game just doesn't fit well with what the Lakers already have. When you consider that they could have traded for Buddy Hield while likely holding on to KCP, one has to wonder why that wasn't the move LA chose to make. I think Chris Paul or Mike Conley would have been a much better fit for the Lakers, although Paul's asking price is admittedly too high. While the three amigos agreed to set their egos aside at James Manor, this shortened offseason will make it difficult for them to make the adjustments needed to mesh well on the court. Success is a self-defined term. What is seen as success for the Indiana Pacers will almost always be deemed a failure to a team like the Lakers. LA will absolutely make the playoffs next year, and I highly doubt they will be eliminated any earlier than the conference finals. However, the goal here is a championship, and I just don't think this trio will be enough to win it all. I've heard rumors that LA is close to a deal with Carmelo Anthony and Rudy Gay. While both would add depth, and Melo especially would add a much-needed shooting touch, the Lakers' championship odds are dependent on which floor spreaders they can add to their roster at a league minimum. Next year's Lakers will be primetime television next season, that is for sure. Unfortunately for the purple and gold faithful, I don't see this group bringing another title to Tinseltown anytime soon.
Man, did this dude just did this?